What's up, my friends? Welcome to the Dallas Daily Show, coming at you from the Neighborhood Loan Studio here in St. Louis, Missouri. Today's topic is New Year's resolution or upgrade. Let's hop into it. All right, my friends, we are here. It is, if you're listening to this show in real time, it is New Year's Eve. It is December 30th, and hopefully you are getting prepared to just kind of like chill and relax. I'm not a huge New Year's Eve person. Taylor, are you a big New Year's Eve person? Yeah. What do you like to do? She says everything, y'all. I said on last week in one of the episodes, I don't remember which one, we are getting her a microphone for 2025. This is going to end up being a co-hosted show. The Dallas Daily Show is going to end up being like Dallas and Taylor talk it out. So Taylor, I'm not a huge New Year's Eve person. If I had my druthers, I'd be in bed by 10 p.m. Because what happened to me, I was never a huge New Year's person, let's be honest. When I think when I was a kid, friends would want me to stay over, come over, let's do a New Year's Eve party. And I'd be up all night and I would be a wreck for like 3 days afterward. I'd be like, this is the worst opening to the year ever. And a couple of years ago, my two oldest kids, I got three boys, and the two oldest ones really wanted to stay up till midnight. I made it till 10:45, and I looked at my wife and I said, "You got it in you?" She was like, "I got you. Don't worry." I'm just not that. I was up the next morning at 5:30 a.m. because that's when Dallas wakes up. So even if Dallas goes to sleep at midnight, 1, 2, Dallas's natural body rhythms are like, hey, is it 5:15? We should probably open our eyes. So I'm not a huge New Year's guy. Also, I don't like braving the crowds. Taylor, I don't think braving is the right word. I don't like, what should be the word there, everybody? Being in the mix. There we go. I get into full introvert mode come New Year's. I don't know about you, my friends, if you're listening to this, if you're like, no, I'm a pop the cork at midnight kind of guy. I'm a kiss everybody I can at 12:01. Whatever it is for you, my friends, that's you. That's on you. For me, not really a big New Year's fan. This is also the time of year, as you guys know, people start talking about resolutions. Ugh. Resolutions. Taylor, are you a resolution person? No? I think it's lost some steam over the last maybe 5 to 7 years. I feel like more and more people tell me they don't do resolutions anymore. That was huge forever, was like, or people would come up with their word for the year. Okay, do you have your word for 2025? Not, well, girl, it is, come on. It is time. See, this is why we got to get Taylor a microphone. I'm talking to her more than ever right now. So she doesn't have a word for the year yet. But here's what I've learned is over the years, people have stopped making resolutions as frequently, it seems. Now, I know a few people who do, and they're like, this year, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. What happens, though, as you guys know, and I think this is part of why people quit doing resolutions, is because they've almost become cliche, because really what it is it's not a resolution, it's just a recycle of an old belief. We say, I'm done doing this. I'm going to start changing that. We talk about this a lot on our Mind Shift calls. Now, I know we have held on the Mind Shift calls. We started a couple of weeks ago, earlier in December. Every Wednesday, we do a slightly longer episode called the Midweek Mind Shift episode, and we do a little bit more of Say Hello to Future You. On those, we've been talking about this idea of saying hello to a future version of yourself that you can love, that you can fall in, like this is the person you want to become, the heroic version of yourself. But most of us get caught in old loops of beliefs and behaviors over on this side of things. And so we stay on a trajectory of a future person that we'd prefer to avoid. And what happens a lot of times, and again, this is why I think resolutions have become cliche, is we get on this cycle over and over where we're like, I'm not going to do that again. This is the year I finally get the weight under control. This is the year I finally quit doing that bad habit. This is the year I start journaling every day. Yeah, good luck on that one. Like, this is the year I'm going to read a bunch. This is the year. This is the year, right? But what happens is when we go into a resolution from our old framework, we're just waiting for the next trigger to pop us back into the trigger belief behavior cycle. We can't resolve to become a different person because we're not getting the right upgrade. So to actually change something in your life in 2025, you can't go into a resolution or even a word of the year with your old framework. It is time to get a new framework. It is time to get new programming, time to get a new belief behavior pattern so that you're not resolving and resoluting yourself and really diluting yourself. Instead, you're shifting over here and you're upgrading to the new version of you. See, the other one is just a cycle and a recycle and a recycle based on old programming. Nothing's going to change there, right? Because the same trigger is going to go the same belief, the same behavior, and it won't be long before your resolution is disillusioned and you're delusional and all the other ION words I can't think of off the top of my head right now. Instead, it's time to upgrade who you are. Make 2025 the year that you upgrade. Now, I don't sell a bunch on this show, right? I always tell you, go and get your positive play call cards. Go to the website, Dallas Daily Show. You hear my cute son at the end of the podcast, which, by the way, camera 2 is on right now. I'm going to talk to camera 2. I have gotten more compliments about my kid being in the credits of this show than my actual episodes. Taylor, more people are like, God, that kid at the end, who is that? Is that your boy? More people have said that than the insights they've gained. So I'm probably just going to bring Arrow on the show, and we're going to do 5 episodes with him and find out his 7-year-old insights. Can we do that? This is what... All right. Thank you, Taylor. She just let me know. I'm going to just start bringing in other people. The Dallas Daily Show is going to become more like the Brady Bunch. Here's the deal. I'm not selling to you guys, but I am hosting. We've been doing this Future You Mind Shift thing, and next week we're going to get back into the Mind Shift calls where you're going to feel those on the midweek. But also, I'm going to be hosting a 5-day, and it's not going to be full days. It's only going to be 30 to 45 minutes per day. It's called the Future You 5-Day Challenge, okay? And in that, you're going to get the upgrade. What we're going to do inside of that Future You 5-Day Challenge, and you're going to, the link for it is down below in the show notes, but it's Future You 5, the number 5, futureyou5day.com. Futureyou, the number 5day.com, all right? Futureyou5day.com. And what we're going to do there is we're going to create the Future You script of who you want to be. And in that 5 days, we are also going to go through and we are going to create a list of triggers and beliefs and behaviors and old scripts and old programmings, as well as an adaptability. So when you run into these old triggers, you can immediately adapt and go into the future version of you. I am not going to overpromise anything. I'm not going to do the marketer trick, okay? I'm not going to tell you, oh, guys, you're going to get all this and then deliver nothing. I'm going to give you the plan to upgrade your life in 2025. So there is a small cost to it. It's very cheap. It's an easy buy-in for you, okay? There'll be replays available too if you can't make a live thing, but we're going to get into it this next year because this is the year that I want you to become who you want to be. No more recycle, no more resolutions, none of this. Let's upgrade who you are in 2025. Let's say hello to Future You with the Future You 5-Day Challenge. So that is your positive play call. Come and join me for that training. We're going to be live in a room together. I mean, virtually, live in a virtual room together. I know I'm running a little long on this episode. So sorry for that. Taylor, I talked to you too much. I think that's what happened. I'm going to get in trouble. And I talked to camera too, way too much about my boy. But futureyou5day.com, everybody. Come and join me for that challenge. Change the script. Change your life. That's the idea. I will see you there, my friends, and I'll see you back here tomorrow on the Dallas Daily Show. Have a championship day.
Thanks for listening to my dad's podcast. For more tools, go to dallasdailyshow.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.